Hey, this title, bruh, I don't even know dude's name. You know what I'm saying? But when Cooler pulled up to the Earth and realized Goku is one and done, and this man got PG right there, this is crazy. Hold on, you about to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah. I want you to take
Not
a
hard,
good look at this. Like, look at the scenery. They got my boy Krillin sorry laid out. And they up there swinging, going by the tail. And the worst part is, before all this happened, they was real life out camping, making their own food and shit. My boy Krillin was chefing up the food, and look, this man is over here having himself a plate, talking about some damn this shit good, and goes right back to eating.
I don't know why is the D-Rose picked up.
Man is over here making their own food and shit. My boy Krillin was chefing up the food, and look, this man is over here having himself a plate, talking about some damn this shit good, and goes right back to eating. And hold up, bro, that's not even a plate. He's eating out of the whole pot, making sure no.
Hey, not too much on
an elite piece of shit. Meanwhile, we got Hulk's slow cousin just swinging, going around.
Hulk
and using bro like he a paddle ball. And that boy,
hey,
Goku
not too much
he was
on
a superhero. Look at this. Hey, stop right there. Ass pull up. They toss the food and go on away. And look at this man Goku's face. He is mad as shit right now. And I don't really think it's because of the fact that they threw Gohan away. I'm 99% sure it's because he threw his eats away. Like, we've seen Gohan get his ass beat before and Goku just stood there smiling. But what we haven't seen is some villain tossing away his food. That has never happened. And you know how much Goku loves to eat. This one struck him a little different. So after like 15 seconds of mean mugging them, he like, who the fuck are y'all?
I mean, come on, bro. Goku be eating, you know what I'm saying? Goku be eating, you know what I'm saying? Food is scrumptious, you know? Let me chill.
Y'all haven't heard about us?
Let me chill.
Goku's Armored Squadron. Who? Yeah, nah, bro. They really said that with so much pride, but didn't realize they had no motion. They're not like the Ginyu Force. They're more like Vegeta, the motionless prince who buys likes.
Hey, he's talking facts.
They hit their own pose too, and that shit is a complete ripoff. This man down here think he's Spider-Man. He should just be in the league, and bro over here just like 2024 music. But anyways, Goku hit them with the I never heard of you, and he had no time for the shenanigans. Just peep the fighting stance. This shit unreleased. We never seen him do this before. They all ran him one by one like it's a movie.
Yeah, because this nigga always gonna be like this. He always has two fingers up like this, and then have the palm like this. You know what I'm saying? Or you know,
and peep the
that is fact.
He ducks under the first one, lets his ass fly by, and makes him think about how trash he is on his way out. Next is the bootleg Hulk with the helmet on. You know he wears that shit in the house. Certified dumbass gets used as a parkour obstacle.
Hey, not too much.
With whatever that thing is supposed to be, and easily flips over his kick. Yeah, and those were just the first pair of hands thrown in this movie. You knew this shit was gonna be a classic. But they got cooked so bad they had to call a timeout. They huddled and talked it over and came up with a new game plan. They like, hey, you see him? He think he nice. He's not like that. We just gotta jump the confidence out of him. They all run at him simultaneously this time. And I know you just see him standing there looking at nothing, posing. That's how you know shit isn't gonna work. There's no fear, not a single quake in his boot. And they couldn't blocks. Whole squad got denied. Call it a bad 3-man. And he's just staring off into the distance, not giving any of them a shred of eye contact. And now they're all a part of one of the hardest flicks of Goku. You know he put it up on his IG. Goku's just like, get off me, setting them all out the frame. And then the cameraman switches angles to Gohan and Krillin. And look at Krillin. Bro, your ass is not knocked out. There's no way you have this type of face when you get put to sleep. Sitting there gritting his teeth. Yeah, he just not trying to fight for real. That shit is fake. But the cameraman cuts back to Goku reverse, jumping these.
Hey, whoever this guy is, bro, hold on. Let me respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Call name Super. Hey, this nigga funny, bro.
And they set up a triangle offense like this to 96 Bulls, and Goku came in with the tactics. He heard y'all clowning it.
But then it worked out like the fucking, it worked out like the 2015, 2016 Knicks, huh? When Phil Jackson wanted to be a GM and try and run asking Melo to run a triangle offense. That's tough. You see my hat? You see the logo? I've been suffering. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, you know what I'm saying? We back. No,
I'm calling him stupid, especially Frieza on IG.
If you could read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga.
He shows off the IQ though, sends a blast in each direction, making sure everybody stays in place momentarily. But maybe Frieza was right to call him out, because he goes after the one who clearly has the most HP and tried to but bro cost 9 elixir. That wasn't happening. He gets him in a grab animation, and the most chopped beam in existence was getting ready to hit Goku with the crazy sneak. But Goku's spider sense goes off, making him ready for it, and makes him take the remaining 2 brain cells out of his own teammate. And this makes them 0 for 3 in trying to jump him, and 0 for 1 in attempting to sneak him. We'll make that shit 0 for 2 because my boy in the back said I'm gonna get us a point on the board. But y'all are down 50 for a reason.
For real.
Squad is elite garbage. This man had a wide open lip and still managed to break. Goku had it.
Hey, remember that fucking Brandon? I don't. Anybody who watches basketball, you remember that Brandon Knight when he tried to try to hit the game winner with the layup? He was wide open in the fast break. There was like eight seconds left. Motherfucker blew a fucking wide open layup, bro. Shout out to Brandon Knight. I don't know what he's doing though.
Back turned and everything. But the second he fired, beyond that, reaction time is too quick for him. But after catching it, he throws it up to this thing. And I'm just thinking this man got his head blown off. But of course, he has a retractable head. Like,
oh yeah.
What even are you? Every second you're on the screen, he's starting to make me a little more mad. I can't lie.
Yeah.
They all go down and line up again. And this is where Cooler makes his entrance. And that shit was clean. Cooler steps in and the cameraman just started snapping, getting that clean zoom in effect. He in his prime.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, that boy Goku looked like he's seen a ghost. I don't know who's more shook, him seeing Cooler or Frieza seeing Trunks go Super Saiyan. Actually, never mind. I thought about it for a second. It was Frieza.
Nah, it was Frieza, bro.
Talking about some, it's those eyes. We all knew he didn't stand a chance. But in this next part,
bro, it's exact. Shot to Tyree. Bro, when Frieza saw Trunks, motherfucker thought he seen a stunt double, bro. Like, there's no way. There's no way. That monkey. Yeah, like, fuck out of here. Nah, PTSD like a motherfucker Frieza had, bro. And still got chopped cheese, bro. That's tough. And his father got fucking aced. That's crazy.
part Goku gets his shit sold.
That's
because
crazy.
Gohan is flying through the air.
How you got chopped cheese and your father got aced? That's crazy.
I'm watching this shit like, what do you mean you're coming to help? You're Gohan. Who are you beating in this lineup? Nobody. And Cooler's just looking up in the air, staring at him like,
Who the fuck is this?
Then
hit him with the eye beam. Yup.
Goku's been hearing about all the bad father allegations. Decided to end it right here. Jumps in front of the beam and protects his son, leaving bro on 1 HP. And he's just like, nah, I can't go out like this. And Goku turns into Pascal Siakam. He hits a
spin move. I said spin move.
into a fadeaway key.
Hey, he's still doing it in Indiana. That's tough. Hey. From country to country, huh? Nigga did it in Toronto just to do it in Indiana again. Hey, he's a king of spins. That's tough.
And his aim was really on target. But unfortunately, that shit was weak as hell. So Cooler just smacks it away.
Boom.
And Goku falls in the water, making them lose track of him. A few minutes later, Goku and Gohan finally come out the water. And it is clear as day that Brody needed a med kit. And this is where Gohan woke up. He remembers he's not Yamcha, decides to be useful, and goes on a journey to get his father some sensu beans. But on his way back, I cannot lie, he gets straight up bullied. They shot down Icarus and Gohan tried to stop him from falling. But Cooler Squad had other plans for him. They kicked the shit out of Gohan to let go of Icarus, and he takes fall damage. GG. Gohan is caught off guard, and look at how this man tries to sneak.
Look at the wind up
too.
too.
Wind up like that for
yeah, bro.
He's really trying to one-shot him. But Gohan weaves, gets hit with the back fist, and this buff Namekian kicks him so hard that he starts wrapping around his leg, having him create the letter O. He looking like Kevin Gates at that one concert. He lodges him up to Jace's cousin, and Gohan is just getting old. And this man is straight up ecstatic to beat up an 8-year-old. After getting hit down, he gets yanked out the air, and he just stands there palming him. And yeah, you know this is a top tier Dragon Ball movie when there's a Piccolo pull-up. He fires a key blast at him. Like, who the fuck just did that? And he just standing there like, it was me. My man's had one of the hardest pull-ups of all time, and it wasn't those one and done shits where he gets one clean hit in and doesn't do shit for the rest of the movie. Nah,
chill. Not too much.
Moving. It starts off with Piccolo standing with his arms folded, waiting for somebody to try it. And Piccolo's cousin follows his special graph, fuck around and find out, tries attacking him, but finds that he only put a hole through the cake. Then Piccolo teleports right above him and bang, leaving a whole ass dent in his helmet.
Look at that.
Yeah, real soon he about to be doing nothing but barking. He gonna take his helmet off and look like this. But his friend comes in and gets absolutely no licks in. All that aggression to get blocked, and blocked again. Yeah, absolutely no get back to see here. He sees his friend get cooked and chases after going. He said, fuck that, I'm going in the easier lobbies. Not gonna lie, this is just showing how sorry the squad is. I haven't seen them beat anybody over 4 feet tall. Straight feasting on Gohan, Krillin, and Kai Cenat. He chases him, and Piccolo just
not too much, not too much.
This fight to fire at, bro. And this dumbass living organism goes in front of his blast just to flex that he got a retractable head. My God, you were literally out the way. And bro pops up talking about some miss me. Bro, he wasn't going for you. He was going for his family member.
Shout to
This leaves his squad in pain, so he uses his strongest attack to hold him in place. And somebody got to give that boy Piccolo an Oscar because he was faking it crazy. Sold it so well that he started to talk shit and Piccolo was sitting there plotting. Hits him with the devious grin, palms his face and puts the attack on him, turning him into a crispy treat. And after all that, he turns his attention to Jace's brother. He teleports to him and starts piecing him up. And guess what he does in response? I'll give you a hint. It's what anyone would do against a 7'5" green man. Ran. Brody started flying through the forest. And this man Piccolo is childish as hell. Look at him. He not even trying to catch him. He's just trying to show that he's faster than him. Basically hit bro with the Jackson Storm. Told him it's over and passes him. But he said I'm not gonna get done like McQueen, so he sends a blast his way. And bro over here is really delusional, living in his own world. Because no one believes his attack really one-shotted him, but himself. Look at him diabolically laughing. Feeling like he's won the fight for sure, but he didn't. All that laughing just for Piccolo to come out the woodworks unscathed. Not even a speck of dirt on his clothing. He could return that shit to the store if he wanted to. He goes on the branch and pulls out the pre-alpha Keyblade. And years later,
nigga thought he's Zamasu, bro.
Attack. But right now, this shit is trash. Look at this finishing cutscene ass animation. Did all that just to put a hole through his shirt. No blood or anything. Just a tear. And wow, he really showed me. Here I was talking about how he could return the fit. I guess he can't anymore. Good job. He attacks Piccolo again and he catches it. Then gets kicked in the sky where they stand off again. And this is where it happens.
They make them noises just to put fear in the opponent's heart. All that
Hey, the biggest boss, right?
shit. They want you to think they punching so fast, like Bruce Lee. That ain't nothing. That's a nigga making that noise with his mouth, and if you fall for it, that's you. I'ma eat it.
But yeah, that's the end of Piccolo for today. He's done. He got forcibly clocked out, but now it's time for the main event, Goku versus Cooler. So Cooler's just holding a Piccolo like, is this your man's? And Goku's just like, hey now, you better drop him. And that is the worst thing he could have said, because he lets go of him, and Goku opens his arms to catch him. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, is he gonna miss this catch like he did on Namek? But nah, it was worse. While he was in mid-air, within catching distance, he boomed.
Yeah.
And not once, nah, 3 times. Had my boy Piccolo looking crazy, and the cameraman cuts to Cooler, and he was just like, damn, I didn't even mean to do all that for you. But he had to lock in, save face, he's a villain. Puts on the devious grin. And here comes his shitty ass minion. Bro wanted to be involved so bad. Hits him with the right hook and gets completely ignored. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I'd rather get blown up 3 times than have this type of disrespect. Not even looking his direction. Shit's crazy. He getting treated like Mr. Satan. And the crazy part is, if someone had to choose to be a character in the Z universe, Mr. Satan or you, they're still choosing Mr. Satan.
Absolutely.
That's how you know you're at the bottom of the barrel. You might be beyond trash. But anyways.
Hey, hold on. On some real shit though, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, me as a prideful person, I will not be a con artist. Absolutely not. However, you give that decision to anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Guarantee you, I'm looking at you. I know there's one of you, you know what I'm saying? I know there's one of you. I guarantee that I know there's one of you out there. But fuck it. I'll be a con artist. I got money, you know what I'm saying? I'm still stronger than majority of 99.9% of humans anyway that doesn't have any key related attacks. You know, who aren't superhuman. Cause I'm not superhuman. And then there's above. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Yamchas, the Krillin, the Tien. Guarantee regardless of the fact they still pick him. You know what I'm saying? Then you have a daughter, Videl. Then you got a granddaughter, that's Pan. Then you have, you know what I'm saying, a Galaxy Buster, a Fat Boo, you know what I'm saying? Protecting you at all costs with his magic. Come on now.
The shit started. He powers up, and Cooler's sitting there like, pull up then. And Goku's like, alright, bet, and charges at him.
Toma!
His eyes blinked out. His ass
Hell
was
yeah.
not ready for all that. He sees
Bro.
stars. And
Just
he's
like
just
Cleveland.
Hey,
Nah,
your
chill,
order not
chill.
finished. Gives him a side of punches. And he is
Oh
just
my.
piecing him up. Look at the anger. This is the shit Itachi was trying to instill in Sasuke. But instead he went to the man that bit his neck. I just know he fell to his knees when he heard about that. But back to the fight. So after all,
Hey, not too much. He was still proud of him. He was still proud of him. Still. You know what I'm saying? Not to, oh my, look at this frame. You got punched so hard that look at the damn, you got punched so hard. Look, that made you that face. That's tough. Hey, whoever made the art of whichever animator made the art for this did Cooler dirty. Anyway,
those punches, he kicks him away. And he didn't let bro rest for a second. He said, I'm not done. Goes in for seconds. Flies right at him and gets his punch catch. And he's just like,
Whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
and sends him for a swim. And if you know Dragon Ball for real, Goku does not do well underwater. That shit makes his overall drop by 20 points. He's out there swinging, going 0 for 4.
Good, my team.
Back
Edit.
out there, he was damn near connecting on everything. But after going 0 for 4, Cooler gets confident. Even hit a smirk just to move his arm out the way and try hitting him with his tail. Yeah, that
Oh
move
my.
was so garbage that he was just like, hold on, bro. Let me hit you with something different. Hits Goku with the T-blast, but he throws it away. And right here is where Goku figured it all out. Got used to being underwater. Goes at him and hits him with the left hook.
Toma.
Leaving a dent in bro's head.
Yes,
then
he
he
did.
gut checks him and has his eyes
Toma.
rolled up. He
Hell
looking
yeah.
crazy. And if I was him, I'd make sure no one could get their hands on this photo. This is legacy ending. He finishes the combo off by grabbing his tail, spinning him around, and chucking him out the ocean.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm watching like, damn, Goku's really cooking him. Not using Kaioken
That's what
or
you
Super
thought.
Saiyan at all. And Cooler over there is in his third form. He should low-key be washing Goku. Because Frieza in his third form was giving Goku the whip. Made him whip out the old
At this
reliable
Goku.
spirit bomb to try to handle
That
it.
Goku got
And
stronger,
that shit
buddy.
still didn't work. Meanwhile, his brother over here is hitting a grand total of 0 hits, posing no threat. He knew he couldn't go out like that, so he reveals his fourth form. And this is when
Yep.
I really knew Toriyama knew Ball. Alongside this clean-ass design, he gives him that Optimus Prime emote. And it's exactly how Optimus Prime would do it too. Says a one-liner and puts the mask on. And
Oh
even
my.
though it was cold, I could only fear for what's gonna happen to Goku. He goes at him
yeah.
with his arm out, and Goku's just like, hell no. Dips out of there and teleports very far away. He
Yes,
thinks
he
he's in
did.
the clear for a good second, and then out
For a
of
sec.
nowhere, Cooler comes from his right.
Oh
to
my.
his gut, flying across the map and slamming him into the wall.
Hold on, let's talk about the speed real quick. Hold on, before you explain. You know how fast you gotta be for not only a person, just a teleport, instant teleport too. You know what I'm saying? Far away from where you standing at, but then be so fast that not only you go in the like behind side, like go 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Then rush back at him where he's standing at and just hit him right there in the. This nigga fast. Like, look.
Comes from his right.
Oh my, like, you know how fast you gotta be, bruh? That's a crazy speed feat. Anyway.
To knee to his gut, flying across the map and slamming him into the wall, making the front of his stomach touch his spine. Yeah,
Yep.
real soon he's gonna start moving like the inflatables at the car dealership. After that, he hits him with a down air,
Oh
sending him
my.
into the water. Then he's just looking down like, goes down into the water with him and hits him right in the gut. Yeah, these attacks are brutal,
Yeah,
and it's hard to watch Goku getting cooked like that. But bruh, you don't know
Nah,
you have
he
a
got-
whole nother
he
form
got-
that you're not using. And I'm just sitting there wondering why. You gotta fight back. Goku pulls up behind him and just stands there. He got his hair up, pump faking the audience into thinking he's gonna go Super Saiyan, but it's just Kaioken. Disappears out of pure speed, and the prime cameraman is just showing us every angle until it stops, and he just
Yep.
hits Goku out of thin air.
Oh my.
While doing it.
my.
That shit had Goku so discombobulated, he started hitting a fadeaway dab. And just look at Cooler standing there just flexing. Goku flies away, comes back, and he's still there just holding it.
I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I'm him.
Goku couldn't get disrespected like this, so he tries hitting him, and he disappears.
Yep.
And while Goku's hitting the darn it, Cooler comes back and elbows him
Oh
just so
my.
he could get the solo flick off. And after all that, he called Goku fleeing the scene. Packed his things up and left. Told him, you got it. But Cooler's just one of those. Pulls up behind him and says, I know I got it. Spikes him to the
Toma.
ground and has him sliding. Yeah, he wasn't gonna let him walk away and be the bigger person.
Yeah.
And the shit this man does next gotta be nightmare fuel. He flies through the water like this Iron Man scene and uses all that momentum to gut check Goku. And that boy Cooler takes use your surroundings way too seriously. He hits him with that heavy grab animation, slams him to the wall, drags him up, and slams him down to the ground. And while I'm watching all this happening, I'm just wondering where Vegeta at. I thought he would have pulled up by now, had one of those entrances, but nah. His ass did not leave the house today, he ducking. Cooler puts Goku further into the ground, creating an unnatural disaster. Splitting the sea like Moses, man's used his body to recreate a biblical event. After that, Goku rises out the ground, whipped out all reliable, and the beam was looking majestic. I thought it would have him running or at least do some damage, but nope. He just stands there and flies right through it. He sees that and he's just like, oh nah. Knowing that he's cooked, and Cooler comes out with the devious 3-piece. Pops out the beam to punch him out the frame. And he got my boy Goku looking like he want to sub out. Watching this made me hit the Arthur, cause why ain't he go blonde yet? He gets his shit and throws it into the wall. And as if that shit wasn't enough, he slams his body not once, but twice. And it's here that I figured out why Goku didn't go Super Saiyan. He just wanted to be theatrical. Look at him falling dramatic as hell. And then he starts picking up the bird. But hey, pay attention now. This Android 16's favorite part. He starts to get up, starts transforming with the bird in hand. And then he raises his arm up and finishes the revive. And now he's up and about, flying again.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
And the bird goes up to him and
Hey, Android 16. You know what I'm saying? When he was getting repaired by Bulma and Dr. Breeze, they definitely put this movie on for him, you know what I'm saying? That's why he got inspired by the birds. And that's why 17 got inspired by Wildlife.
This shit means something to me, man.
And the bird goes up to him and he's just like, hey, good luck with that, my boy. And goes on about his day.
That was Aaron.
Where we see Goku transform into a Super Saiyan. He gets Cooler with the meanest glare. Look at that shit. Look at that. But I'm not gonna lie though, I thought I was gonna witness one of the greatest fights. Like we saw Goku cooking Cooler in base form, and then
it became one-sided after that
when he reached his 4th form. So naturally, I thought him going Super Saiyan would just make this shit even.
You
but
forgot
I literally
movie.
couldn't be any more wrong.
You
Cooler
forgot
goes
some
for
movie.
an attack, and Goku's just right behind him, grabbing his arm like he a misbehaving toddler. And this shit is really embarrassing for Cooler, so he's just like, unhand me. His ass did absolutely no damage. I started to feel bad for bro. Because anything cold he does is gonna be canceled out by this sorry ass ending. Goku tells him to give it up, and he starts walking back in fear. Goku's like, where you going? Goes up to him and drops him out the frame. Right here gotta be one of the most disrespectful things I've seen Goku do. He leaves him and stands there just so Cooler can take a step back and ponder on his actions. He just like, damn, why even gotta be a villain for real? This shit not even fun. I just blow up planets and then what? I just go on to the next? Fuck it. I'm ignorant. He uses the blast to make Goku lose track of him. And when he looks up, he sees that he's holding a big-ass supernova attack. And this is basically bringing a shovel for your own grave. Because Cooler throws the attack and Goku stands 10 toes. Catches that shit. And you can probably
not
guess
the
what
Chris
happens
move.
next. He throws it right back at him. Blasts
Not
it
the
away,
Chris
and Cooler's just
move.
like, what? Impossible. And gets his ass taken off the map. And he goes into the sun. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for 413K. We moving.
Damn. Oof. That's what's up. Hey. I like this dude. This dude's dope. Codename Super, subscribe. Boom. There you go. Make sure you subscribe to dude, man. You know what I'm saying? This was very fun. This was very fun to watch, bro. And pretty much is like a CJ the Champ style. You know what I'm saying? Which you see a lot of people, you know, try to do his style, but nobody could really like. You could like you could do something like style that you could take like same thing. You could take a page from their book, but you can't just like straight copy and paste, you know. So you gotta make it your own thing. And even though it's like and they have a similar style, like this guy has similar style to CJ the Champ, he pretty much made it his own style, you know what I'm saying? Made it his own thing, so that way it's not copycat. This is his lane for real. So hey, yo, Codename Super, you did your thing, bro. You did your thing, and the editing was on point. Especially me, since I'm a big time basketball fan, not just an NBA fan, a basketball fan in general. So, but it was just NBA references and stuff like that, and basketball move references and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, fun. That was fun. That was fun. So yeah, you guys let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on my reaction, your thoughts on Codename Super. You know what I'm saying? When Cooler pulled up to the earth and realized Goku is one of ones, and also let me know what other like videos should I react to from Codename Super. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. So yeah, I'm out. Take care, and most importantly is to stay safe and stay hydrated, y'all. Peace.